As we come on the air, a natural disaster continues to unfold in Puerto Rico. Catastrophic flooding caused by Hurricane Fiona could be seen here rushing through communities. And watch this, a crash barrier is ripped right out of the ground as the bridge behind it is washed away. Currently, 100% of the U.S. territory is without power due to a transmission grid failure. Now, in a Facebook post, the territory's governor said that power companies are working on reinitiating the system and that, quote, electrical charge will be added gradually. And as we keep an eye on the tropics, so are people with family members who live in Puerto Rico. Demi Johnson joins us now in the studio with more from a man in Orlando in that exact position tonight. Demi?
Yeah, Jeff, nearly everyone on the island is dealing with the life-threatening flooding, and most people don't have power. The island did set up temporary shelters for at-risk people. Some of that you can see here. Orlando resident Jerick Mediavilla says so far he's been able to stay in contact with his family, but he's worried about what could happen overnight.
We are almost at the 5-year mark of Maria. And yet here we are.
Post-Maria, Jerick Mediavilla says Puerto Ricans are better prepared for disaster, but Fiona's force was stronger than his family expected.
They had a little bit of a situation with like water coming into the house, not because they are in a flooded area, but because the winds came in much stronger than expected and with a lot of water. So they started seeping in through the doors, right, and the windows.
The biggest threat, Mediavilla says, is the power issues. He says the failing infrastructure is still plaguing the island 5 years later.
It's unacceptable, really. That's the real sentiment here. Week after week after Maria, this has been a reality for Puerto Ricans on the island, you know, being without power. All the time.
Concern is growing for his family as much of the island remains in the dark.
My oldest brother, he undergoes dialysis every day. So he needs to have this power in order to keep his equipment running. And he needs clean, fresh water constantly.
While he's thankful the devastation doesn't seem to be as severe as Maria, he's worried the recovery this time around will be a much longer road.
And I am concerned that because the situation and the island has not recuperated as quickly as expected, this will set them back.
We told you yesterday that for the past several days, local organizations and faith leaders have been preparing to take in possible refugees from Puerto Rico. Orlando leaders say White House officials have already reached out to offer help in the coming days. Live in studio, Demi Johnson, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.